Cigar game surprised our players. We didn't have a cigar game yet, so we pick one every year. So
How about
afterwards,
your thoughts on the cigar game?
yeah, every year you want to pick a rival or somebody, and we didn't get to a cigar game, and I didn't even tell them that. I was hoping we'd win, and then we could tell them, hey, guess what, it's a cigar game. So we had to go outside because I didn't want to set off the sprinklers in our new facility here. So we all went outside, and I think the importance of more than anything is that our guys for the last 8 games have achieved something really remarkable, and I'm really proud of them. I've been proud of them even before, when camp started. But to start off like we did and to go 8 straight like this in some different situations, different circumstances, and I don't care, how the outcome came. Today it came in a different way than some of our other games, but it was there, and I'm really proud of our players and our staff.
Both players talked about the comments made by Sam Houston, the style point.
Style, yeah, it was pretty stylish to win today, I think. But I've got great respect for Coach Keeler. I think he's one of the best coaches in the country. He's won look all the number of games he's won. And he's done a tremendous job there. The same thing. They had a tough start last year, but they were in every game, and it was close all the way through. So they had a better team than their record showed, and it showed this year. We knew they were going to be one of the best defenses in our league. So proud to get the win. Anytime you get a win over a good team, that's good. But now you get a win to play in a championship game. To get in a bowl game your first year is kind of unprecedented. To win a share of the league, or whatever you want to call it, playing a championship game in your second year is really pretty neat, I think, for everybody associated with our program.
I mean, like you said, this just doesn't happen to where, the first team they go up to the FBS level, they win a bowl game, and then the conference championship game. Can you speak to just like the volumes that, this group has put on the field and,
Smoke and mirrors, right? That's what it is. No. I think I think Jax State has been, I don't want to say it's been a secret, but we have a great situation here. We've got it's a wonderful part of the country, great town, great school, and so that part is there. And then the players, when I got here, and I said this before, there was a good culture and a good kind of feel around the program the day we got here. Now, we had to institute our own kind of policies and the way we do things, and kind of the hard edge, earn success kind of mantra that we took, and we stuck to that the whole time, and you lose some players. Like, we had 60 new players this year, and I think that's, indicative of what college football is right now. And by golly, you're replacing half your team. And so maybe that's why we started off a little slow, but the culture and the way we go about doing things has never wavered, and it won't. As long as this staff is here, we have a certain way, and I think our players can appreciate the consistency of that, that everybody's going to get coached, everybody's going to be held to a higher standard, everybody's going to have to earn success, and that's who we are. And I think it's allowed us to go on the run that we've been on right now.
Looking back, remember when you traveled out to Arizona, met Huff at a Chili's?
Yeah.
Is this what you kind of expected?
I thought, well, when we were going to take an older guy, we need a guy that we think can come in and compete for it right away, because we had good quarterbacks, Logan and Zion, but we wanted an older guy that could come in. And I watched him on film and loved him on film, and then after I sat down with him and his wife and took him out to eat in Fort Huachuca, Arizona, I thought, okay, he's got the maturity level and some of the intangibles that you thought he would have, as a fifth-year quarterback. And he's been every bit of that more. And I think the Louisville game, when he took off and ran over a couple people, and I think he made a statement right then to the team and to the staff that, hey, I can be this guy. I can be the guy that leads you. And he's done a tremendous job of that. I think he's, without question, opened up a lot of eyes and should be a first-team all-conference guy.
There's a lot of quarterbacks across the country. Coaches love him to get down and not get hit. He runs for 30 carries today. What did that say?
Did he good? Yeah, 30. Like I said, he never complained. I had one time I had a quarterback, carried it like 28 times for like 300 yards, and somebody said that's too much. And I said, he wasn't complaining. The ball doesn't weigh that much. So, and Tyler wasn't complaining, and the ball doesn't weigh that much. And Tyler, he's one that as you guys, if you get to know him, he wants the ball in his hands, at the end of the game. Now, he was clamoring, so let's not, the last couple drives. He said, let's not be conservative. Let's go win this thing and all that. And I'm like, I kind of agree with you, but then I kind of want to be a little conservative too, because I think our defense was playing pretty good, and I didn't want to put us in harm's way. But, he ran, the key first downs that he ran for was a difference. It was a difference. And just love coaching him. I got him for a few more games. But, every quarterback we have now, he set a certain example now for the guys in the future, how you're supposed to play the game, in my opinion.
You've been putting in so much work in this program for the past 3 years. How much fun is it to see it paying off the way it is?
Argus, it should be more fun. I mean, that's what Miss Rita keeps telling me. I mean, it's like I'm more relieved than I am exuberant. That makes sense. I'm throwing out some big words here. And it shouldn't be that way. You know what I mean? So I'm trying. Miss Rita's trying to get me to be happier. I'm just relieved kind of deal. But not really, But she's trying. This helps. Winning helps, for sure.
We got time for
but
one more
good.
question. I think Coach probably want to get to the Hard Edge Bar and Grill.
Hard Edge Bar and Grill is probably going to be open here pretty quick, especially if we get a right score on a game that comes up. Okay, we'll see. But we're going to be in the championship game, so I encourage wherever it's at for all Jax State fans, wherever that championship game's at, come out here and support these young guys and give us an edge if you can.
He came here post-summer, and then just how hard was it kind of in your offense for a quarterback to just learn everything?
Yeah, good question. He didn't get here till the summer, but this is the day and age of, with 60 new guys. I told our coaches we have to make our systems freshman friendly. What I mean by that is that it's a newcomer, whether it's a freshman or a newcomer, we got to make it to where the reason I don't want him standing on the sidelines next to me and he's not playing because he doesn't understand what we're doing. That goes us as coaches. So we have to make it to the point where any newcomer, all right, can understand our system on any side of the ball. So if he's talented enough, then he can help us. And that's Tyler. He's smart enough and talented enough that he learned it pretty quick throughout the summer and certainly during training camp.
Just after senior day, just thinking back when Mitrod flew out to Arizona, you guys had dinner at Applebee's. Is that correct?
It was Chili's.
Chili's. I knew it was one of those things.
Yeah.
Everything that's happened since, just kind of take us through the journey. And even maybe before that, you started non-scholarship Presbyterian, go to Furman. Just take us through kind of like on the journey.
Yeah, coming out of high school, I didn't really have any attention. Presbyterian College, amazing head coach Tommy Spangler, loved him to death. Played there for 3 years, graduated, went to Furman. Had 2 very good years there. I loved it. Those are still my guys. Won some good games, and I came here looking for another home, and I found one. I love it here. We're winning some ball games, so it's always good and fun whenever you're winning. So it's very good. And Coach Rod has been phenomenal, like I said, ever since Arizona when I was out there serving, and it's been a great ride ever since. He kept in touch with me every week when I was out there. He'd call me, check up on me, all that kind of stuff. He's been one of my favorite coaches for sure.
Career high in rushing yards for you. You were on a mission today. It seems like. What was your mindset coming into this one?
Career high, what did I have?
177.
77.
30 carries.
30 carries?
Does it feel like 30 carries?
No, it feels like 30 carries for sure. Yeah, I'm feeling it. Dang, 177. Yeah, that's fun. Obviously playing quarterback, I want to throw the ball, but hey, when it comes to the point of the game where we got to run the ball, I'm more than willing to do it. And between me, Trey, and the rest of the backs we got, I think we've been doing some good things. So yeah, it feels like 30 carries for sure. I'm hurting, but we'll be all right. Got a week off or a week to get ready for the next one.
Talk about the role the line plays and you and Trey having such big years rushing the ball.
Yeah, obviously everybody knows our names, obviously, but you guys don't see I'm not saying you guys don't, but a lot of people don't see what the line does up front. We run a lot of gap scheme plays, but most of it's just zone plays, so it's just washing everything down, and they're really big on changing the line of scrimmage. So not our line of scrimmage, play on that side of the line of scrimmage, and that's what they're big on. They push everybody back, give us plenty of room to run around, and those big guys don't get enough credit, man. They're some studs, and there's a reason why we're doing what we're doing. Is 100% on them.
Thank you.
You clinch a spot in the Conference USA Championship game. Can you just speak to what the atmosphere was like in the locker room coming in and just how big of an accomplishment that is for this program?
Yeah, it was phenomenal. We all had a chip on our shoulder this week. Their Sam Houston's head coach had, some words to say about us. Not in a disrespectful way, but just saying, we should have been 5-5, should have lost those last 2 games, and saying we only score style points and all that kind of stuff. We all took that to heart, and I was telling Coach Rod at the end, let's air it out, let's go score and show them style points. I wanted to make them, eat those words, but hey, we won, so we're happy with that. So in the locker room, we felt good because we giving us bulletin board material like that. I mean, he messed up with that, but we felt good in the locker room, rubbing it in his face for sure. Sir?
Is that why this was a cigar game?
That, or I'm pretty sure it's because we're in the championship. I'm guessing. It wasn't really communicated before. Coach Rich Rod just pulled it out. He's like, oh, by the way, and, we all love that one for sure.
0-3 start and then 8 straight wins after that. That just doesn't happen. Just what's different about this team, this offense specifically, than it was in the first 3 games?
Yeah, the first 3 games. We're just. I don't think anybody was just kind of on their A game. I don't think we found our identity yet, offensively or defensively. You can see every game that we did lose the first 3. We got better and better every week. I think we got more of our footing more every week. Obviously, won the Eastern Michigan game back. That one still hurts, but it's over with. We took care of the conference game so far. We got one more to go, but after 0-3 start, now a lot of people counted on us to be in this position. So it always feels good to prove people wrong.
All right, Tyler. Okay, go ahead.
I was just saying, do you feel like this team has played its best football yet?
No. We've some games we score a lot, but games like today we don't score as much. Obviously we feel like we should score 50 every game, but no, I don't think we've seen our best game yet. We've had pretty close games to being almost complete, but no, we're not there yet, and that's the exciting part. We always got that one coming up next.
You guys took some stuff that their coach said hard about style points. You guys should be 5-5. Just kind of, how did that kind of ignite you guys? And it seemed like you guys had a little fun in the locker room afterwards. Did that kind of play into it?
Hearing Coach Rod say that on Tuesday practice as we just got done with full pads. Coming back Wednesday, we was like style points. I understand what style points is, but still, it's college football, it's FBS football like that. You got to come out and win no matter how it happened. We got to get it done. So, hey, style points. He's seeing style points today. So.
You've been here for about as long as anybody in that locker room. Did you think that this, you would be playing and be in a position to play for a conference championship at the FBS level when you came to the program?
To really answer that now, because I came in my freshman year, we was FCS. 2 years ago, yeah, but not when I first came in.
After the punt fumble, you guys stopped him for no gain, and then Perry gets a tackle for loss, and then Perry and Campbell combine on a sack. Kind of seems like you guys kind of ripped the momentum right away from them, and they missed the field goal. What was the defensive mindset going into that when you guys had to go right back out there?
I say all year our defense been missing plays like that, getting off the field when we got to get off the field and not hoping that the offense go out there and bail us out. So, all year long, that's how we been getting in the style point situation. Defense haven't been getting stops. And right there we seen when it's crunch time and at the end of the season where we need it, we got it. So, that's doing it.
Considering how the season started, the fact that you guys just clinched a spot in the conference championship game, how big of an accomplishment is that for this program?
Really big. Starting off 0-3, who would have ever thought? We had some great games to start the beginning. The beginning of the season. Not Eastern Michigan, but Carolina, East Carolina. They really not doing really good right now, but they still was a good football team. And we see what Louisville did. Eastern Michigan still playing somewhat good football. I was watching them the other day. We played some good teams. And at the beginning of the year, we was kind of off on a bad foot. We all weren't clicking together right, but we see now we went 8-0 in the past 8 weeks.
To watch this team firsthand go from how the conference was playing on national television, just what's it been like for you personally to watch your hometown team especially grow into what it is today?
Since growing up when I was 5-6 years old, I've been watching Jacksonville. So for me, it's very somewhat different, but I'm actually on the team, so I don't know. I don't get to watch the TV copies and things like that. So, it's still special, though, get to hear, we're going to be on CBS this week, but, you still got to play football at the end of the day.
How much fun is it to win a game like this, clinch a spot in the championship game, get to celebrate on the field with your teammates in the locker room? Can you describe what that's like for you?
I really just say for this senior class, at least especially the people that have been here a long time, like your Ricky Samuels, your Jack Dawson, the punter, players like us, we done seen this program start from really nothing. I really wouldn't say nothing, but we came a long way, put it that way, from discipline, things like that, learning how to play football at a different level. So I think just for the senior class, the junior class, anybody that here is really different. So like we said, starting off at 0-3, that was probably the hardest thing to get through because I never started 0-3 at Jacksonville State.
Just the guys that you mentioned, like Michael and TJ and Jack, those guys that have been there like you since the FCS days. Just, what's that group mean to this program?
Everything to me, we call ourselves I don't call us that, but everybody around here call us the OGs and the uncles of the group. So I mean, it's something special. We still got it in us to still play football because, like, 10 years ago, guys was 4 years and out. Some people on their 5th, 6th, 7th year. So if you still got it and can still play college football with some young kids, I mean, you're doing somewhere good.
You gonna enjoy the rest of that cigar?
Oh yeah, I definitely am. I'm finna go home and have me a good, something. I just man.
What does it mean for this team just to get the opportunity to host a Conference USA championship game?
Everything. It really, if we get ready to host a game, I mean, it wasn't senior night for us, and that's what we're looking for. We really to play another game here, especially for us people that's that's seniors. Like, everybody want to come back and play home for they won last time, but it'll mean something. That game really actually means something to us. We get to play in that game.